Good morning, Glenna. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning,
Morning,
Diane.
Diane.
The internet is terrible today again.
So they can hear you, okay?
Yeah.
Apparently the town computers are down. Ken, is your computer up?
I'm on it right now.
Yeah, because somebody was saying earlier that it was down.
Well, we've been having trouble with it.
Well, that's thanks to IT's updates from 2 weeks ago that screwed up everything. They
Yeah,
messed up our scanners, everything.
Yeah, whoever the supplier was needed some work. I
Yeah.
would have thought they would have been able to fix the bugs between the first and the second thing, but they didn't. So
Nope, because you've got the machines out at planning. You're able to scan and then email out of the building. Nope,
right.
nope, not happening. You got to
And
scan
they
it with
charge
somebody in the office.
and they charge you the same amount of money every month, whether they work or they don't work.
Yep. And then when they start messing around with the GIS, they really screw it up.
Okay, it is 10 o'clock and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are here. So I will begin. As a preliminary matter, this is Ken Bogran, the chair of the Community Preservation Committee. Please permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Jack Gardner.
Yeah.
Diane Coombs.
Aye.
I can't tell who Galaxy A51 5G is.
I think that's me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I can see you, Diane.
Can you see
All right.
me?
Yes, that's
Yes,
not you.
we can. There we are. Now we can see you on both. Linda Williams,
Here.
Joe Topham,
Here.
John Trudell.
Here.
Dawn is not here and Maria is not here. Glenna.
I don't see Tim
Yes.
either.
Dawn is actually joining us, Ken.
She is, okay.
She's going to be joining momentarily.
Kathy,
Here.
okay. We don't have any anticipated speakers on the agenda. So good morning. This open meeting of the Community Preservation Committee is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order of March 12, 2020, due to the current state of emergency in the Commonwealth due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. In order to mitigate the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, we've been advised and directed by the Commonwealth to suspend public meetings, and as such, the governor's order suspends the requirement of the open meeting law to have all meetings in a publicly accessible physical location. Further, all members of public bodies are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order, which you can find posted with the agenda materials for this meeting, allows public bodies to meet entirely remotely so long as reasonable public access is afforded so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. For this meeting, the Community Preservation Committee is convening by video conference via Zoom app as posted on the town's website, identifying how the public might join. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and that all attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that any other folks may be able to see you and to take care not to share screen your computer. Anything that you may broadcast may be captured by the recording. All supporting materials that have been provided members of this body are available on the town's website unless otherwise noted. The public is encouraged to follow alongside using the pasted agenda unless I note otherwise. We're now turning to the first item on the agenda, but before we do so, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct of our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. I, the chair, will introduce each speaker on the agenda. After they conclude their remarks, the chair will go down the line of members, inviting each by name to provide for comment, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. Further, please remember to mute your phone or computer when you're not speaking, and please remember to speak clearly in a way that helps generate accurate minutes. For any response, please wait until the chair yields the floor to you and state your name before speaking. If members wish to engage in conversation with other members, please do so through the chair, taking care to identify yourselves. After members have spoken, the chair will afford any public comment to those who have joined the meeting. Finally, each vote taken will be conducted by a roll call vote. I will now turn to the first order of business, and that is the approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Seconded. All those in favor by a roll call. Jack?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Maria?
Aye.
Tim?
Aye.
Dawn?
Aye.
And Linda?
Aye.
The next item is the approval of minutes of January 19th, 2021, which have been circulated. Are there any changes or corrections? And if not, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, Jack?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Maria?
Aye.
Tim?
Aye.
Linda?
Aye.
And Dawn.
Aye.
The next item on the agenda are the fund requisitions. There are 3 fund requisitions identified under Roman numeral I-1 as items A, B, and C. Is there a motion to approve those recommendations?
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Linda, seconded by Maria. All those in favor by roll call, Jack?
Aye.
John?
Mr. Chair, I don't think I need to, but I'm going to just recuse from this because I am a member and I play on the courts.
The recusal is not necessary, but it will be noted.
Okay, thank you.
Joe?
Aye.
Maria?
Aye.
Tim?
Aye.
Linda?
Aye.
Dawn?
Aye, but I should also just note that I have recently joined the paddle courts, so I'm also a member.
Noted, and again, will be noted. And the chair votes aye, so carried unanimously. What I wanted to do was to have everybody review the form of the sign that we had approved, that we would be working with the project managers to go out to the projects, to have them be placed on the projects, to be able to have the community aware of that these are CPC projects. The form has been submitted and circulated, and I'm wondering whether or not there are any comments, or whether or not someone would make a motion to approve that we have the project managers for all of the existing previously approved and currently approved projects arranged to have this form of signage put on the property to recognize the contribution of the Community Preservation Committee.
Mr. Chair, just for comment, I'm not trying to rock the boat. I mean, it's a great sign. It addresses everything. I'm very happy with it. I just for noting purposes, I know a lot of people, they don't know the Community Preservation Committee, and this is a nice way to actually put it out. They do relate to the CPC for some reason, and I don't know if to change it now to add in CPC as a, maybe under it, in parentheses, or is that just being too tedious? I'm not sure. But I'm fine with it as it is as well. I was just bringing up a point for recognition.
I think it's a good suggestion because we are recognized as the CPC. Joe?
I was thinking the same thing, and then I was wondering, should the font
on the top line where it says Community Preservation Committee be slightly larger. But that's just a technical.
Okay.
I
so
like your
we're-
design idea, Joe.
All right, so what I'm hearing is a suggestion that A, the font of the Community Preservation Committee be larger, and then underneath it, perhaps in quotes, CPC,
Agreed.
and then at the bottom, through a grant from the local Community Preservation Committee, bracket quotes CPC. Maria?
That's fine, but could we also, once we definitively decide on this, I think it's the chair's decision that we as project managers get this to our projects and have them put it on sooner rather than later, because we've been kind of dancing around with this. Is that what we're going to do, Ken?
That's the object of the exercise.
Okay, so that would be my suggestion.
And John has put up a different approach, which if you can see it, can everybody see it? Where he's got big CPC above and then Community Preservation Committee underneath. And I think that really clarifies identifies who we are, then has our legal name underneath it.
Is that what you were thinking, Joe? Through you, Mr. Chair?
At the end of either the grant from the local Community Preservation Committee or CPC, but I like that. That stands out.
Okay, with that suggestion, could we ask Leonard to get some work done to provide us with a new thing that we vote on and approve at the next meeting? And then we will have each of the project managers go out to the various projects and make sure that we get appropriate signage. Is that what everyone is comfortable doing?
That's good.
Yes.
We need a motion for that, Mr. Chair?
I think I have the sense of the meeting, and we will get a motion to approve the final version at the next meeting.
Great.
All right. Under new business, there are two items. I'll take the RICO copier one first. I need to have confirmation from the committee that we authorized Glenna to execute the lease for the RICO copier. I would entertain a motion to that effect.
So move.
Second.
John and Maria, all those in favor by roll call. Jack?
Yes.
John?
Aye.
Diane? Joe?
Aye.
Maria?
Aye.
Tim?
Aye.
Linda?
Aye.
And Dawn?
Aye.
The next item is a field house update. And Maria, I want to speak to this first before we go into it. An issue's been raised to me as chair that while this is really terrific to have had you do this, contact Rob and get that, the problem is that one of the things that we've set up as an organization is that contacts with respect to projects are meant to be done by the project manager. And I know that you've had a concern about this for the years, but the project manager on this project has always been Linda. And so the contact should have been made, and I think was made because Linda did give an update at the previous meeting. But I just want to, again, remind everyone that as a policy, that one of the reasons for having project managers with respect to a project is that there's one individual that reaches out to all of the people that are involved with the project from the CPC and then reports back to us. And so while I know that your concern was in the best interest of the CPC and the community and everything like that, I just want to again reflect on the fact that as we move forward, that reaching out to provide updates and stuff like that on different projects are really the role and the responsibility of the project manager. That having been said, the Fieldhouse update was obtained by Maria and was provided and presented. Maria?
Well, that's why I submitted it to the chairman to be dispensed. And I had no idea that the capital committee had allotted this large sum, I was contacted by the newspaper. Then I checked it out to make sure it was factual and sent it off to you. So,
Well, I think I should have been notified Maria before you make any contact again, because I am the project manager. I have been on with Rob for several years now. Since he came on, I notified him of this issue.
were you aware of
Capital?
capital?
Yes, they've been
You-
doing it. They've been running through capital for the last 2 years. They capital last year, in addition to what we had left, which wasn't much. But I think if you're going to do this, Maria, you need to contact me and I will do it as the project manager. Enough said.
Okay, so okay, now that we've got that out of the way, and I'm not meaning to demean the nature of the subject, but what is really very encouraging is that it really appears that we are finally going to be in a situation where we're finally going to be able to have a field house out there that we've been working on for all these years, and it is in fact going to be paid for by the town. And so the completion of the project that we started 10, 11 years ago is finally coming closer to fruition. So that's really very encouraging. Is there any other business that anyone has that people wanted to raise? Maria?
Just a quick question, and it's related to our. Anyways, let me say it really quick. The Coast Guards have a small, very iconic building at Brant Point, and it's one of these buildings that everybody paints. It is kind of falling down. I think it was just a storage shed, but I was wondering if, because that's a government property, would that change our deed restriction procedure in any way? Or would they say they wanted to apply for a grant? Would they, even though it's government property, still be required to have a deed restriction?
The answer to that is I don't know the answer, and we would have to ask town council, and we would do that at the time that an application was made.
Okay. I was asking because it just looked like it was it was in need of some attention. And when you lay out the $7,000 for the $7,000 to get the deed restriction, that might put them a little bit back in terms of, they probably wouldn't want to make that kind of an investment. But I was just curious if the property itself would be exempt or qualified in a different way, because it was.
Well, it's a historic property, and so part of what we're able to do is to provide for the restoration of historic property to the extent that the ownership is a question. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, thank you very much.
The one item I wanted to raise under other business is that the election for at-large members is this spring. The select board is going to make an announcement tomorrow of the dates for the election to be held and the forms to be obtained in terms of people applying for the positions. I filed a citizens article to, in fact, change moving forward in the future so that the at-large positions are staggered so that they don't both come up at the same time, so that we get to the position where a third of the committee is up for renewal each year. And so this is the only area where that hasn't worked, where both of one area come up at the same time. So that will not be in effect for the vote for this year, although we might want to talk to the people who are elected, whether or not one would be willing to do a 2-year term and the other do a 3-year term, so that we get on a staggered basis. But the election this year, because of the timing, would be that both people would be elected for 3-year terms. So I just wanted to make everybody, the two people who are aware, and anybody in the community else who is interested, to be aware of the fact that 2 positions will be up for renewal at the election later on this year. Is there any other business? Pardon?
Can I ask you a question, Ken?
Sure.
when you said you talked to somebody down at the selectman's office, they say that you can't pick up your papers until the 15th of March. How do they propose that when we're not supposed to be that close to people, are we supposed to get signatures for that paper?
You called the town clerk's office. I just did a whole bunch of warrant articles. You call the town clerk's office and let them know when you're out front, 7216, and they will bring the papers out to you. And you do the same thing after you get your
Yeah,
signature.
but then how do you get them signed? How do
Well,
you
you
get
go-
people to
you
sign them
do-
when they?
Social distancing. I've gotten all these other things signed. Everybody's wearing masks and
Yeah.
you put them on a table in an office and everybody comes and signs them and you walk out with it. Anybody know how many
Okay,
signatures
okay,
you
I
have
just
to
know
get?
what.
Ken,
No,
Pardon?
do you know how many signatures we have to get this
I-
year? It's usually based on the voting.
I do not know. Sorry.
Okay.
They usually suggest 25, but they say, get 10 more in case they have to throw some out.
Well, we know that. We've done it a million times. The problem is that they changed that base number. It's not the same as a warrant article, which is 10.
Right.
The base number changes depending on the registered voters, is my understanding. So I will find out and let everybody know how many signatures you have to get this year on the base.
Yep. Glenna can do that. She can call Nancy Holmes and then send a memo out based on the question. So
Okay.
is there anything else that anyone would like to raise for this meeting?
I would just like to say, Mr. Chairman, that I understand your comment as far as the staggered terms. And I would just like to propose that the loser get the 2-year term.
The less votes, yeah.
I'm only kidding.
No, I'm not. The person with the less votes should be the shorter term.
Yeah, Tim, the way that it was drafted is that the person with the most votes gets the 3-year term, and the person with lesser number of votes gets the 2-year term.
Right. That's why I said loser. Oh, boy.
All right. Anything else to cheer up this miserable day?
50 degrees though. Hey, balmy.
Yeah, balmy until tomorrow, and then when the temperature drops another 30 degrees. All right, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
so move.
Second,
All those in favor, Jack,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
Maria,
Aye.
Tim,
Aye.
Joe,
Aye.
Linda,
aye.
Dawn,
Aye.
John Trudell, could you give me a call after this is over?
Certainly.
Although and the chair votes aye, meeting is terminated. Thank you so very much. And those of you who still have kids, enjoy spring vacation.
Thank you all.
Take care.
Take care. Be
Yeah, bye.
well.